Hello everyone and welcome to another Mastering the Laning Phase series. I am Ardref, currently 7.1k MMR, something like that. And we are gonna keep covering some Chen matches because I feel like you guys wanna see more of Chen and like learn how to play this hero. So yeah, here we are, and if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. This way we are going to create and raise this community here in YouTube. So yeah, let's go to the video, let's go to the match, and let's hit start. So let's talk about this movement here. Me as a position 5 player, I really like to smoke level 1 and try to set up some vision for my middle laner, and I'm gonna say why I think this is important, right? Here in this play, you can see that I caught some of Invoker's vision, and since he has a Fairy Fire in his inventory, I feel like he kind of placed the vision around here somewhere. Maybe he placed his ward here, but I'm gonna take the risk and I'm gonna deward these obs that he placed anytime soon, which is gonna be right here. I set up a sentry, I see the ward here, and I deward it. Like, since I dewarded from the lower ground, they could have like they could have a hint that I placed this ward uphill. So yeah, I mean, it's no worries, I guess. Especially, look at this, I'm gonna get the XP solo, and I really love this as Chen because this is going to really boost my level 2 for getting Holy Persuasion. I mean, the middle laner could get the XP solo in a sense, but since he was very far away, I just went for it anyway. And there's something very bad happening here for my team, which is they saw Invoker there and they are going to keep searching for this level 1 play here, and this is very bad. I mean, if an Invoker level 1 is going this way here to protect his rune, you know he's not solo. So I feel very bad for my team. I feel like they shouldn't go uphill whatsoever, but I mean, if they trust on this play, who am I to say the opposite, you know? And as I said, this is a very bad play. You can also see that, like, just watching the enemy composition, you can see that there's a TA there, and this is a classical play, you know, like setting up meld over the rune, so like getting maybe 2 meld charges onto some hero. I mean, that's very bad. So if I could say something, like, just as I said on the other video that we recorded and posted here in YouTube, like, you need to think through your first level 1 play. You know, you need to think through, don't stay AFK, don't play on automatic mode, just as I did here. I kind of like screwed up the timing. I should have been able to get the bounty there, but you know, since I'm not trying to be just an automatic player, I just went for the attack on the bounty rune and deny it, since I knew I had the time to do that, and like Rubik wasn't going to be able to get the rune. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about like starter items. I have talked about this already. This is like Chen standard for the moment, and if you have any doubts about like builds, you should probably check out Dota 2 Pro Tracker. There you can see like lots of different builds for lots of different heroes, which are based on professionals. So yeah, I really recommend Dota 2 Pro Tracker as a reference website. Okay, so yeah, that's my starter items. I get a Tango, I get a Sentry. I'm going to buy a Healing Salve as well because I know Morphling takes too many hits, and that's pretty much about it. Rubik, it's not a very tanky hero, and like I don't feel like he can trade many hits with me, especially since he left the base with Boots of Speed. This is very bad for Rubik. I feel like he should have like started the game with more stats, because this way he could be able to at least trade some hits against Chen. Okay, so yeah, let's see this first minute here. Essentially, I'm trying to keep covering like Morphling position. I'm trying to like hit Rubik. I know I cannot like really reach Wyvern without getting injured by Rubik. And like you can see here, Rubik has almost 50% HP already. And I kind of like misplaced the tango here. This was very bad from me. This was like a miss micro, and I get level 1. I mean, no huge thing just happened. It's just like me trading hits against Rubik, and remember, this is like a 7.1k average MMR. You know, like, what happened? You know, why? He left the base with boots. He's trying to trade hits. What's happening here with Rubik's game, you know? So yeah, I know that there is a possibility that he blocked this camp with a sentry, so I'm gonna deward it. And I took a kobold there from the other easy camp because, you know, level 1 Chen, he cannot fetch like many great creeps. So I just block the hard camp with my kobold, and I proceed to keep like harassing. Also, I'm gonna say this in advance, like this is not like a great lane that I've played. I mean, Morphling, he needs like some levels to start really, to start to be aggressive, you know? Like Morphling, he needs at least his level 4, because this way he's gonna get like either 2 points on Adaptive Strike, maybe 1 point in Adaptive Strike, 2 points in Attribute Shift, but the main focus here is when he reaches level 4, because when he gets this level, he gets waveform, so he has ways of getting closer to kill the enemy, okay? So this is not like the best lane to play with, but just try to keep Morphling very like healthy, get regen items for him. If you can like retreat the creep wave, just do it as much as you can, and that's pretty much about it, I guess. So yeah, Morphling hitting creeps. So I communicate to Morphling, like I say to him, yo, I think we should try to go and kill Rubik, because I didn't really want Rubik to get this Healing Lotus here. So yeah, we proceed to hit him, and if I'm not mistaken, we end up not killing Rubik at all, especially because he still has a Healing Lotus. So we are gonna try this again, and we are not gonna be able to kill Rubik again, okay? So as I mentioned, Morphling is still level 3, he cannot follow up this kind of plays. I screw up, I let this camp like respawn, so I get whatever I can from this camp, which would be this little centaur here, and I feel like magic resistance for this lane is not so bad either, because since Morphling is not up for aggression, like delivering this magic resistance for the lane is very, very good. So you're gonna see like very soon when Rubik uses like his second skill on me, and I think I also eat through a Splinter Blast. You're gonna see it like very, very soon. I even placed on 1x, like 1x speed here, and like I also like my second time screwing this lane. I would say like I wanted to pull there. The pull was great, but the fact that I stacked here, it's not good, because the enemy can use this for his advantage. Regarding Rubik like movement here, I definitely said to Zeus, like, Zeus, watch out, Rubik's missing, so you need to watch out. So yeah, I dewarded here again. I noticed that the camp was blocked, and here it is. Like, you saw how much damage I ate through. I know it's like a level 2 Splinter Blast and also like a level 1 Fade Bolt. Level 1 Fade Bolt, it's not really a huge skill, but like the Splinter Blast here, I feel like I should have taken way more damage, and thanks to my little centaur here, the Centaur Courser, this was actually great. And now comes the aggression, which I already have mentioned. Okay, Rubik, believe me or not, he's gonna be alive in this play. He'll even fetch this big centaur creep for him. So yeah, if I had anything to change over this lane, I would definitely try not to like stack this camp, because it was used to retreat the Radiant side off lane creep momentum, you know? That's all I have to say, I guess. And yeah, I keep playing the game, I keep trying to pull for Morphling, I keep trying to buy as much regen as I can to like help Morphling out. The courier's like coming with a healing solve, and yeah, that's pretty much about it for now. And a strange thing, it's going to happen like very, very soon in this game. So I'm gonna tell you guys what I would definitely not do as a Radiant player here. I'm gonna tell you guys. Um, you can see that Morphling is farming decently. We are not being able to actually punish Wyvern, but like the fact that Wyvern is not getting any kills whatsoever, and how can I say this? He's not farming better than Morphling as well. I mean that's decent. Although you want to keep like the farm advantage very high for your lane, and like the second thing I would say you want to have when you're playing against offlaners is that like, let me think about it just a second. If you are trading farm, like be sure to your HC gets more farm, and like if the like 2k item that Wyvern builds or whatever offlaner is playing against you, I mean he's going for a Witchblade, you know? He's going for a Witchblade which costs like 3k gold. You need to be sure that if you are trading farm, when the enemy offlaner hits the game, like you have to be sure that you're not going to feed, because maybe he's going to jump into like the 15 minutes in, have this like 3k gold items that he maybe used for buying a blink, maybe he bought boots and like a magic stick or a wand. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but when that timing hits, you cannot lose the team fight. That's all I have to say, I guess, because if you lose this team fight where the enemy offlaner appears with a big item, like with a 3k gold item, then maybe you're gonna really start like losing the momentum in the mid game state of the match, you know? So yeah, I'm gonna unpause the video. So if I'm not mistaken, like Rubik is being played on the bottom side of the map for the past like 1 minute or so, and that's the play that I was trying to mention to you guys, that I feel like Radiant was playing very badly. I mean, Rubik, he noticed that it was very hard to kill Morphling even when he just had like 1 point in attribute shift. So Rubik was trying to roam and like build advantage here in the bottom lane, but I have to give the props to my team, because when Rubik stack up with Tusk and also maybe TA, like they started to play like very, very passively. I know it's hard to play passive, especially when you want to keep your farm up and want to like keep gaining gold and trying to get kills. But I mean, sometimes it's the best decision that you have. Like this lane here, we had a Zeus mid. Zeus, like he didn't want to like go bottom, although he could, because he has runes on him. He got like many mana regen for himself. So yeah, like playing passive, it's not so bad, you know. And like I thought myself here, like maybe I can go bottom and try to help them, but I just stay jungling, you know? Why I think this? Because I know that Rubik is not like getting many kills on his roaming state, and also like I'm getting money for my Vlads, and I'm also getting way too much XP, which could translate to like saving someone with Hand of God, you know? So yeah, I want to seek through XP. I could have went for the bottom lane there and try to help my team, but I just decided to stay top and like kept farming. This way I'm like 1 level away, maybe 2 levels away from Rubik. Tusk, although he's getting like a very decent chunk of XP, so I cannot say much about Tusk. He's like doing a good job in that sense. So yeah, here I try to go for Wyvern, and I don't think I'll get any kills out of this. Rubik's just there feeling the lane, and like the lane, I mean, Hand of God to save Morphling, and the laning phase is just ended, you know? Like, so yeah, this is like a decent example of like a Chen game that trying to go for aggression is not the best thing. And also like, it's a very strange game. I'd say like Radiant, they weren't playing it Dota properly, you know? One thing I could have done differently, one thing I already mentioned was like blocking the hard camp here, which I already said. So yeah, that's the first thing. The second thing is like maybe doing the the minute 5 pull here in the easy camp and going for the bottom lane with 2 creeps, which I already said in the last Chen video edition that I posted here in the Mastering the Laning Phase series. So yeah, I mean, this is a very, very strange laning phase, to be honest. Like, I feel like my paper here in the game, my role, like I should have like probably kept the creep momentum way better for Morphling to reach Wyvern, and maybe we kill Wyvern there, because I mean Wyvern is not a hero that can actually escape. He just have the Arctic Burn for him, you know. So yeah, I mean, what can you do? That's just another Chen video, and I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, just please just type over on the comment section that I will try to keep like talking about Dota 2, okay? So yeah, bye bye guys, hope you enjoyed the video.